Hello everybody and welcome to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am Jayzon, and today we've got an epic matchup for you guys in the Heroic Division. First off, we have the defending Season 6 Heroic Division champions, Celeb Gaming, and then we also have another defending NGS champion, but Season 6 Division A champions, Dread Pirates. So big matchup going on. This was kind of the matchup I was hoping to see, like around the end of that little ladder tournament we were doing for the charity tournament. But here we are. We get to see it live and on Friday night in the final matchup of the night. Very excited to see. We do have everybody in lobby. Actually, we're missing one. Somebody's having login issues, but pretty much everybody hanging out in lobby here. Battlefield of Eternity, going to be our first map here tonight. And looks like we do have the pick and ban info for you guys, so we'll throw this out. Dread Pirates banning Cursed Hollow and Sky Temple, so we won't see those tonight. And Celeb Gaming banning Tomb of the Spider Queen and Brax's Holdout. So first pick going to be going over to Celeb Gaming, and Dread Pirates choosing to take us to Battlefield of Eternity here for game number 1. Mozzie, thank you very, very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. The J-Zone, if you will. And good to see that my thingamajiggers, the alerts are working once again. Let's see if I can't work on that while we're waiting. Actually, we had let's see. See, that's not what I meant to do. What is this random OBS browser source doing over here? I'll never get it all right, ever. Now, was that the alerts? Yes, it was. Alright, well, good to know. Met, thank you very much for the follow. I'll throw that out as quick as I can here. It reset all of them. Oh, I love it. It's giving me nothing but harassment right now. That's okay. I can redo this on the fly. So how is everyone doing tonight? I don't know about you guys, but I was really excited when I saw this matchup come up on my NGS calendar, and that it was open and ready to go. I was like, yes, I will take that. Thank you very much. Do not mind if I do. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's see. Browser. Just copy this one over and see if we can't get it up on our camera screen. Alright, moment of truth. Can I fix shit on the fly? We shall see. Ooh, that was my 1. Still PG-13 though. That's my 1. I'll take it.
New follower.
There it is. We got it. And I'll take it. Take any little victory I can, really, at this point. All right. try to do this without deleting entire scenes, because that can happen. Seen it happen before. It's not pretty. It's not pretty when you accidentally delete full scenes. Alright. And it looks like we've got our 5th. Oh, I am hosting. Alright. I didn't realize they had set me as the host. So silly. Let me just make sure everybody's all ready to go here. Alright, everyone is ready to go, and we are going to go on into game number 1 here on Battlefield of Eternity.
Battlefield
Just as soon as it decides
Eternity.
to load, there it is. So of course we have Celeb Gaming with the first pick, first ban, as this is the map of choice here for Dread Pirates. And of course, Battlefield of Eternity, a very unique map here in Heroes of the Storm, gives us some unique perspectives on how to approach the game from a PvE standpoint. There's definitely nothing quite like Battlefield of Eternity on the other maps, where you got this immortal race to have to deal with. So I'll be very interested to see the balance, especially for these heroic division teams, how they balance team fighting versus that race damage. Of course, in a perfect world, you just get as many heroes that can do both as possible and just kind of work from there. But Abathur are going to be the first ban out for Celeb, which is pretty interesting. On 2-lane maps, you don't see a whole lot, or at least when there were multiple 2-lane maps hanging around, you didn't see a whole lot of Abathur on those maps, but Battlefield, you spend so much time fighting over the mid, he can get some decent soak value in the side lanes. But Nubarak going to be banned out as well on the other side. And Abathur's kind of in a new place right now, I find. He's so strong after his rework, after the baseline shields have come in. He's just really acts well as that secondary support. And he's just he's hard to play into a lot of time when you've got a good patient team, like we see up at these higher levels. Garrosh going to be banned out. Of course, Garrosh very strong on Battlefield, and their ability to toss people into these stun circles, get a lot of extra forced CC value out of these immortals. Sylv banned out, and Ana going to be the first pick for Celeb Gaming. So a lot of power picks right now in the game, and for support, it's hard to look past Ana for that role. Tyrande, Ana, Anduin, kind of the 3
The crusade
top supports.
calls.
We'll see if Dread Pirates
I heed the
wants to get
voice
one,
of
and they
Elune.
do. They'll get the Tyrande before the next ban phase. Allows them to get their pick of those last 2. Johanna also going to be picked up, so really strong frontline tank. Kind of hard for a lot of teams to have to deal with the Johanna. So not surprised to see her picked up here. She's just such a strong force on that front line. She's difficult to burn down, and she can really be disruptive, especially in the race game. But Li Ming and Imperius picked here for Celeb, so quite a lot of poke potential here. Of course, nano boosted Li Ming can be a very scary thing to have to play into. And Imperius, a lot of not only a lot of domination for him in that solo lane, he wins a lot of matchups, but he's also just very strong in the team fight. So it's a good balance for what they're going to be trying to do here. Not to mention that his spear gets a lot of extra value here on this map because of how much terrain there is. There's a lot of chokes, so it makes it a lot easier for him to find those spears and the gaps on this map. We do see the Diablo banned out. It's a very good pick on this map with lots of terrain, as I had just mentioned, to charge people into as Diablo. And Hanzo, one of the best racers in the game. So no surprise to see him taken out here. I'll have to see what Dread Pirates wants to pick here.
Make way for the bad guy.
Gonna be picked up.
I'm here to help.
Along with the Jaina. Holy race, Batman. That is a lot of damage that they can put out onto these Immortals. Not to mention really good follow-up to that kind of CC style they have from their first two picks. The Johanna with the Condemn, Blessed Shield, Duranda with that Lunar Flare follow-up potential, and the blow-up damage can come in hard and fast here now from Zul'jin and Jaina. Still no solo laner coming up here for Dread Pirates just yet, but Genji going to be picked up for Tiger JK, so pretty interesting follow-up potential. Kind of an old style double reset style comp that we've seen, and then of course the ETC as the main tank, kind of slowly making his way back up into the meta. Lately has been ETC. Oh, he's always been kind of borderline strong, but the Alarak gonna finish it up here. Bat Mary gonna be looking to use that telekinesis possibly here to try and force some people into these immortal stuns, kind of like what the Garrosh likes to do, but just a little bit, I would say almost a little bit more reliable from that ranged approach to it. But very nice draft coming out from both of these squads. It's hard to pick a winner here. I think it's so much of it, or I mean winner in the draft, I should say. It's so much going to be based on their execution with how they've drafted these. Who's going to be able to enforce their will on the other? Definitely Celeb with some good dive potential onto what is a relatively squishy Dread Pirates team. But there's just so much damage over there on the Dread Pirates. It's kind of like diving into a buzzsaw. The unstoppable force, a movable object kind of feel to this matchup. But either way, it should be a lot of fun to see. These are two teams that are very experienced in... Look at that, I got two browsers coming up now.
Heroes.
That is not what we meant to do. But either way, TT Porky, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the J Zone. Let's get on in here to game number one. This is going to be, of course, on Battlefield of Eternity. First, on the left, we've got the Dread Pirates. We have the Lurker playing the Johanna. We've got MF Princess going to be on, or Princess going to be on the Tyrande. We've got Slithering One on the Zul'jin. And we've got Mystic on the Jaina. And up top, we've got Bat Mary playing the Alarak. Meanwhile, on the right, we've got Celeb Gaming. We've got Tiger JK on that Genji. We've got Sadat going to be playing the ETC. Met going to be on the Li Ming. Slip going to be playing the Ana. And up top, we've got Evasion playing right away. Bat Mary with the combo on Evasion. Tiger JK being patient is going to jump in here. Still has the charge. Will use it there off of the spear, but Evasion getting the worse for wear there. Tiger JK going to rotate on back down, and seeing that, immediately you see Dread Pirates charging on in, getting some damage. They get that bottom wall down along with the decent amount of damage to the front wall in general. And I kind of have that clear shot to the well. They want to go in that direction with that bot wall. They're going to step up here. Superior wave clear on the side of Dread Pirates. They're happy to have opportunities, but look at the turn. Jaina gets blown up there. Now here comes the double reset part of this. Tiger JK going to piece another reset over to Met. And just like that, it's a 2-for-0 exchange. And we've got the first blood and second blood, for that matter, going over to Celeb Gaming. We'll bring up the talents for you guys so you can see what these guys are building towards. TT Porky calling out the trolling in the drafts. Meanwhile, up top, we've got another possible gank attempt here. Bat Mary getting Evasion low. And that Imperius looked awfully juicy to try to fight into, but not quite able to find the pick off of that bait in. Meanwhile, again, quick wave clear there. They do know that Genji was just up top, but looks like Dread Pirates not going to go in for a second round of that power diving. The lurker does find Tiger JK hanging out in the bushes, so a little bit of a poke there. It's a bit of an early rotation for Dread Pirates. They're going to go right onto this camp. We'll have to see if they want to hold it at all here. Just a little bit later on the rotation is Celeb, but they've still got plenty of time to get this done. We will see the Mortal spawning now in about 30 seconds. Evasion just doing the passive soak up here. Kind of waiting, seeing what comes his way. Looks like Bat Mary decided to back and fill up for this next phase. Meanwhile, a little bit earlier of a pickup for Dread Pirates, but they're also going to pair it with this bottom camp, so able to rotate just a little bit quicker to that off the early cap, and now they're going to be right on top of it. Just outside of JK, getting hit by that combo from Alarak, but he does have the dash away. Genji, of course, the master escape artist that he is. Meanwhile, two members of the Dread Pirates are going to start the burn process here. Jaina going to rotate up to clean up the Shaman camp. Meanwhile, the lurker kind of hanging out down here. He's Johanna. He's fine. But there's a bit of an early iron skin. Because they're going to try and get him. And meanwhile, up top, resets galore once again for Celeb. And get some decent damage out. Get another couple of kills. And just like that, 4-0 on the kill count to start this match off. The halftime almost cracked here. In fact, we are seeing the lurker trying to get in there, try and get a little bit of damage. Mystic gonna drop the Blizzard. That might be enough. It's real close. There it is. So definitely halftime 1 here for the side of Dread Pirates, but they're starting to lose a little bit of XP from those kills. About a quarter level. Nothing too bad, but the little Bat Mary gets caught out. Nice CC chaining coming in there from Celeb Gaming. Got that slide spear working for him right now. Look at that slide out. That hurts. Resets coming in again. Big orb. Tiger JK even coming in trying to get the extra damage, but right now not a whole lot of burn done just yet for Celeb, and Net is pretty much out of mana here. So they're going to put 4 onto it, but this is not over yet. Red Pirates are coming back into this, and it's only BTC on the other side trying to defend. It looks like they are going to hard commit to it here, and it's going to be awfully close, but it looks like Celeb has done enough, and they will be able to take the first Immortal of the game. But Red Pirates trying to chase in, they can pay a little bit, but now it's about a full level lead coming in here for the side of Celeb Gaming as their Immortal spawns in the bot. Not much of a shield on this one. And they're going to be right on top trying to take this out. Iron Skin popped to avoid that stun. But the sleep comes down and Jaina ends up getting hit after Slip hits a brilliant little sleep dart. But still pretty good anti-sleep damage here. We're going to see this Immortal getting blown up. And the base here coming in as well as they're able to clean up the room pretty quickly. Dread Pirates going to clean that up before it gets too much of a mess. 9 stacks right now coming in for MFP over there. Nice damage out. Meanwhile, the lurker trying to rotate to the back. This one's down. Onto the Ana. You remember, it's a triple stun. Youch! Right now, Net is set up for these by Sadak. Thank you very much. I will take that full damage combo. Another stun. And he actually gets the kill off of that one. Tiger JK cleaning it up in the bot lane. 4 nothing exchange for Celeb. Man, they've definitely got the combo down. Get that first kill, get the resets, and just go ham. Now nearly a 2-level lead for support here. Got out zoning a little bit here to help them secure it. The level 10's now coming in for Celeb Gaming. They get some heroics.
I will reach your position shortly.
Wave of Force, Angelic Armaments, Mosh Pit on the Nano Boost, and Genji still holding. Could go either way with this one at this point. Dive into the back line. you know, you don't mind having that Dragon Blade, but the X Strike can be pretty strong too, especially if you put it on top of the big mosh pit. And that's also good for escaping out of some bad situations. Poke damage coming in from Celeb to get this started. Met's got the poke. He's utilizing it here. Gonna hit Bat Mary with most of those, but Zadak going in, gonna hit the mosh pit. It's stunned pretty instantly from the Immortal, but still more than enough time to get a couple of resets going. Slithering one is gonna go down. Tiger JK going on the backside. He has actually got the nano boost right now, which is interesting. But it's gonna be a halftime show proc here for the side of Celeb Gaming as they did another 2 for nothing, 3 for nothing exchange there. Gets nearly the full shield Immortal this time around. So this one gonna be a lot more hardy on the push. Tiger JK gonna rotate up and quickly grab that camp before this is all said and done. Pretty heads-up rotation. And exactly what you would expect out of the Heroic Division defending champions. Level 10s are going to be coming in here for Dread Pirates right around the time this Immortal hits the ground. Well, actually, it's not hitting the ground. It's got a big, giant shield, and it's going to be chucking range attacks for a little bit before it decides to land and start pummeling it in that melee range. But look at the rotation to the backside here. Going all the way around there. There's a 4-man ring in response though. He's going to start with a 1-for-1 exchange. Mystic Kid below throw an evasion. Gets the armament heroes to go to that back line. It's a 2-for-2. Now his evasion getting very low. Slithering one. Trying to find the damage on the net. But look at that lunar flare coming in. Gonna be able to finish off one more with the damage from that, but now have they gone too far? They're turning around, Slip with a massive sleep onto Tyrande. They are chasing in. And, looks like both teams are gonna go ahead and back off from the team fighting, get everything cleaned up, and get ready for the next round. But that was the first 3 kills there for Dread Pirates, so showing signs of life here in the back half. Yeah, Murda is right. Tiger JK is flying all over this map. Camp taken in the top lane now, and rotation is here, so Celeb looking for this fight. Probably got the 13 Slithering one in a bit of trouble here, and he does not have his heroic available. Is Ty Zingo, but still on him now. Now, Bat Mary gonna follow. Tiger JK living with almost no health, but can't say the same thing with Scat at. He's in there with that mosh pit, but maybe overstayed it just a hair too long before he slid away. And does look like they are going to get the lurker, so that's going to be another reset. Oh, and the spear finds Mystic. He's able to juke the missiles, but it's not going to be enough. The resets come in for a 3-for-1 exchange. In favor, 4-for-1 actually. Slithering one now back to life.
I shall land in a moment.
That timer's still pretty low. Couple of catapults gathering here in the bot lane and cleaned up. He's still got about a 2-level lead for Celeb. You're also exchanging kills right now for Dread Pirates team. A couple levels behind. They are going to get to 13, so they're going to have the ability to contest Celeb on the same talent tier for this set of Immortals. They're also going to grab their bot, their camp to push out the bot lane, I should say. Meanwhile, they find Met, but he is able to teleport away. Does have that extra illusionist talent there at 13 to get the extra distance on that teleport. Get away a little faster. Breaking my heart, by the way, not going with that Aether Walk. You hate to see it. I don't know what the heck Blizzard is going to have to do to get us picking that talent, but maybe someday. Either way, combo getting caught up a little bit there on the terrain, trying to get this at. Right there. It's the top, I should say. You're totally right. My bad. I know these guys. I passed them before. Nice base out there. And then they tried to follow it up. That Mary can actually get hit by 2 of those studs in a row, but it's a 3-man lock on the bottom side. Ring gonna find a couple of members, but it's not gonna be enough follow-up damage there. Dragon Blade Genji running around on the backside. Taz Dingo gonna be caught. The CC is good to keep him locked down. Unstoppable, but not unkillable, ladies and gentlemen. And Mystic eventually going to be cleaned up here to make it a full ace 5-0 coming in for Celeb Gaming, as they are now at 25 to 4 in the kill count. They've got level 16. They're not even worried about the Immortal. They're just going straight in for this coup. They want to open up a win condition, so if they get another win like that in the team fights later, they can find themselves a full win. I don't even think they need to be all the way down to that, but it looks like they are going to try and secure it. And then they're just going to walk away. They got their prize, and they're leaving. Some teams would sit at that point and think to themselves, well, we got 16, you know, we can go ahead and fight them. But that's exactly what Red Pirates want. They want an opportunity to try to come back in this one.
I move to new ground.
So Celeb gonna do just what they need to do to get to halftime and get what they're looking for. They're all gonna reset and tap. Those Red Pirates are gonna go there to defend, so they're not in any particular hurry. But look at Evasion trying to get the flank. They are trying to turn to focus, but he's gonna use that spear to get out. Combo didn't there from Bat Mary, but zoning comes in from the side, and now the damage coming in. Ring only finding one on the backside, but they do find Ana on that backside back there. But now the damage kind of split out from everyone else, and so everybody else on the team gonna fall, and that's just gonna leave a 2-4 matchup here. And the rest of Celeb track down and find the last 2.
Blue team dominates.
1 for 5. They get the Ana, but at what cost, I ask you? At what cost? Met completely out of mana here. Immortal's still going to go down. Pretty much full shield Immortal. And again, the camp grab. They're going to have quite a push here. Level 16 still pretty far away right now for the side of the Dread Pirates. They're not really in range to soak anything up there just yet.
The demon
Big waves coming
the
into the bot lane, but that's going to go marching straight to 4. Mystic going to clean up a little bit of this. It's not much of a wall here. Immortal going to clean that up very quickly. Right on. A little bit of poke damage coming out. Iron Skin top towards the lurker. See the grenade on the backside. The dive comes in. The follow-up evasion. So much dive potential. And the resets. Big and loud there for that. And that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 here on Battlefield Eternity. Battlefield Eternity. The only thing you can call it is decisive for the side of Celeb. They take game number 1 of this Champions matchup. GG, well played. So we go to our match summary screen. We'll take a look at some stats. Yeah, Murda's on point there. Celeb just putting on a clinic right now. And met 61k damage, getting 11 kills. Tiger JK matching him in that, also 11 kills. Not quite as much raw damage, but of course that's what you expect from Genji. Met sets him up, Genji knocks him down, and then Met gets the resets and knocks some more of them down. give you guys a quick look at these talents before we move on. And you know, I mean, ultimately, I would say this is kind of a lot of what I expected. You know, I like to see Dread Pirates, you know, playing hard and doing everything right in the macro. But at the end of the day, you know, we know Celeb Gaming, they're really, really good players. You know, they're the Heroic Division defending champions for a reason. Both of these teams scored as 4-2 right now in the standings, but Celeb only losing those 2 matches in a forfeit matchup. So they're technically on the field undefeated this season. And Dread Pirates doing pretty good to start off the season, but you go into a matchup like against Celeb, and you know, you kind of expect that it's going to be a rough go. You throw your best at it, and you just kind of see what happens. You know, I would. It's kind of, anytime I'm going against one of the top competitors in one of my divisions, I'm just looking to play my best and looking to see how it goes. I usually don't go into it with expectations. And these guys just playing it textbook. They are on fire, at least from that game 1 perspective. And I also have a special guest joining me for game number 2. Let's get rid of that. Ladies and gentlemen, the best co-catster in the world, Ysera. I think she's happy I'm home. What do you guys think? It's like every time I talk, you twitch. What's your deal? Yeah, she's so cute. But, I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. Oh no, they're swapping sides on me. Give me 1 second. I can fix that. Not today, Heroic Division teams. Not today. Game number 2. We're going to be going to Volskaya Foundry. It's almost like you're getting big puffs of wind on your back or something. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Alright, well, either way, looks like these teams are setting up here for game number 2. Volskaya, a pretty contrary map to Ysera. We don't deserve you. That's true. I don't know what I did to deserve such a loving cat, but, you know, here she is. But pretty contrary map to Battlefield of Eternity. Long, drawn-out map objectives. It's all about sustain. And looks like these teams are pretty much ready to go. Everybody's hopped on into lobby. Gonna make sure everybody gives the proper R's, and then off we shall go. Of course, item control, kind of a unique thing on this map.
Volskaya Industries.
And definitely give a little bit of advantage to teams that might otherwise not do as well in team fighting, but have good macro play, which I kind of like about this map. If you're just quick on your rotations and you're kind of perfect on getting those items, it can give you that advantage in the team fights and really kind of set you apart. We did see the Sylve ban out in this last game, so we'll see if that comes out again. She's a pretty heavy hitter on this map with that Merc Queen talent. It goes hand in hand with that with those turrets. The extra 60% damage from those turrets. Murda calling for a tighter game in game 2. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. You know, I've seen Dread Pirates play some really, really good Heroes of the Storm games. And again, you know, I mentioned Celeb Gaming being the defending champions for a reason. So are the Dread Pirates. They won Div A last season, and that is no small feat by any means. So, gonna love to see what they've got ready for us here in game number 2. But taking a look at these bans, again, the Abathur is going to be first banned. A Nubarak going out. A little bit of an adjustment this time. Dread Pirate's going to make sure that Ana gets taken off the board. They don't want to see a repeat of that coming out. But Garrosh is still going to be banned. So it does leave open the Sylvanas. We'll have to see if either team wants to pick that up this game.
The crusade calls.
Going to be the first pick, so DeLurker getting back on the Joe. Two picks coming up here for Celeb. Be interested to see if they want to snap up that Sylvanas this time around before it can get banned out in the next phase.
I heed the voice
go ahead
of
and grab the
Elune.
Tyrande,
Victory
and there
for
is
the
Sylv
Forsaken.
coming out here for Met. Very strong in this map. Good pushing potential to be able to aid in the Punisher, or the Protector, I should say, push. And, of course, Tyrande, just really good sustained healing. Good CC follow-up to be able to really enable you to get those kills.
For the Nexus.
And, Slithering one, going to go ahead and grab up Orphea this time around. So a little bit of a change up there.
Detected.
And Jordan Max, thank you very much for the follow.
New follower detected.
And Fox, Fox? Well, okay, Fox, thank you for the follow all the same. I gotta go pressure my own teammates to follow me more often, right? Like, come on, man. We are gonna see Stukov being banned out here by the side of Celeb. So they had a little bit of an opportunity there to apply that healer chokehold and take him out. Dread Pirates already having their tank. Could look to ban out another one of the tanks, maybe the ETC this time around. Diablo also still on the board. They're going to take out the Li Ming, which is an interesting call to me because Sylvanas Met is already on Sylv. So I don't know if they would still go that or not. Now, of course, I know Tiger JK, of course, can still play the Li Ming. I have full faith in his ability to play that. But if it's a reaction to last game, I don't know if that's what we're going to see. Maya and Thrall going to be coming out. So once again, just massive amounts of damage. Though this time, Celeb Gaming going with the heavy damage dealers. Better late than never. That is true, Fox. That be true.
With every death comes honor.
Going to be picked up here
honor,
now for
redemption.
Mystic and Healer. Let's see, where are we going for Healer this time around?
I will fight to my last
Very
breath.
interesting. I would say the probably the next most powerful, other than the Ana and the Tyrande right now, would be the Anduin. But Anduin, a little bit more burst heal than sustained healing. But that, you could say the same thing about Rhaegar. 9-second cooldown on that chain heal. Does have the ancestral, but again, it's all burst. There's quite a lot of sustain coming out right now from Celeb. So we'll see how that works out for Dread Pirates, but a little bit concerned with all the damage just kind of overwhelming Rhaegar a little bit in this matchup. But Diablo will be the tank pick. I think we were either going to see that or the ETC, so I like the Diablo. Still quite a lot of terrain to charge into when you're on these control points. And just in general, it's a good counter to Hanzo. As he's trying to dive over those walls, if you see him heading towards it, good charge and then flip over. He's almost always near one of those walls to get charged. Volskaya Foundry, one of the newer maps. So be interested to see if there's any kind of unique strategies we see. It's been around long enough that it's pretty well established map, but occasionally I'll see a new thing here and there. Either way, let's get on in here for game number 2. Celeb Gaming on the left. We're going to see Satat's going to be playing the Diablo. Tiger JK on the Tawanda. Evasion on the Brawl. Met on the Sylv. And we are going to see Slip playing the Maiev.
4, 3.
And while on the right, we've got Dread Pirates. Slithering One going to be on the Orphea. We've got MF Princess going to be on the Rhaegar. Delurker going to be playing the Johanna. Bat Mary on the Blaze. And we have Mystic on the Hanzo. Ooh. Look out on the backside. Flip Iron Skin is going to be pop. Good. Still on the front. Gonna pour it in. Time to go on for the Bat Mary with a big 3-man kill on the other side. Hello. Right now, damage being exchanged on each side. The Lurker getting poked very low. Backing up. You know, one of the first things I noticed that's kind of interesting to me from these drafts, no Greymane. I've seen Greymane becoming a little bit more popular. The charge and strip and kill onto Hanzo, and there it is. Hanzo, like I said, loves to hang out around those walls. Gonna try to take advantage of that. But I was expecting to see a little bit more Greymane this week after that rework. Or, well, really not a rework, but the numbers adjustments. All of the auto attackers looking pretty strong after those adjustments. But ban or pick, no Greymane in these first 2 games. Either way, quick grab on to the turret there for the side of Celeb. While Red Pirates choosing to go ahead and grab the camp. I don't think they've gotten eyes on this support camp start. The Celeb highly prioritizing the item advantage here as a start. Also winning a little bit in the soak game. Let's scout it out, but taking pretty heavy damage here. And a 3-man pull. Again, Hanzo just sought out and taken out there by Scott. And the follow-up good to take him out. Rhaegar also going to fall. And Celeb Gaming picking up where they left off in game number 1. We've got a little bit of cleanup to do up at the top lane, but look at the charge on the Bat Mary. The body blocking almost able to keep him out of that fourth area. They even tossed down one of the turrets, trying to get a little help. And big comes down. Iron Skin also used there. Tried to work it. Right down with that hold down, but ooh, the charge. Tot utilizing that wall. Just like that. 4-0 start. Level 6 to level 4. Got Met already on the point. And Slip double soaking a little bit. Cleaned up that camp up in the top. And cleanup crew down here in the bot. But we've got all 4 members of Dread Pirates hanging around, trying to see when it's getting taken into rotate. We do have the Lurker back. And stun coming in, but they are going to go ahead and drop that healing turret on the backside. But look at the health bars pulling down.
Hero slain.
Orphea is taken down first there, big tether. And then Mystic able to jump over the wall and just barely make it out.
Hero slain.
Oh, and Johanna goes down on the bottom side there. Evasion. Met. Getting the job done, and right back onto the camp instantly there is Met just in time for the Protector to fall. We're able to spawn that before the camp respawns. And this is an interesting move. We've got the Triglob going down to the bot lane. Typically we see it prioritizing the top fort, but after they get a little bit of extra damage here, we'll go ahead and scoop themselves up that bottom fort. Meanwhile, they are not afraid to use this thing to fight either. They're charging right on him. Put wiggling one into the corner. And they're actually striking into the bird. They're going full on to this front wall. A massive tether coming in from Celeb. Two are going to fall off of that. And they get right onto the keep. And they have so much siege damage with this. Between the Thrall and the Silk, Maya also throwing that out of the Gridlock protection, just decimating it. And he is down here. That is a 5-minute keep for Celeb Gaming. And they're just about level 10 at this point. They're going to have level 10 before Red Pirates have level 7. I don't know if I've ever seen that. That's a little on me.
Hero slain. Hero slain.
So triple kill, and they're going to go right on the board. I don't know. I legitimately don't know if that is the quickest NGS game, but I think this is at least definitely a contender. As the board is going down, 11-0 starts off, and I don't know, I think Celeb Gaming is making a statement here tonight. Don't let Met have Sylvanas, is the message I'm hearing. And yeah, Zoinks, very well put there from Murda. That's my thoughts exactly is, wow. To say Celeb Gaming was on fire would be a drastic understatement here tonight. Ish, thank you very much for the host. I appreciate it. Hello, everybody. You've come just in time for the end of our NGS match here tonight. We are going to reach out to Celeb, see if we can't get ourselves a quick interview. Alright, we'll jump on into casting lobby. Yeah, sub 6 minutes. Thank you very much, Slip. Well played. Uh-oh. Ish can barely hear me over the game sounds. Why didn't anyone tell me? And I am joined by Captain for Celeb Gaming, Met. How you doing after that big win?
Hey. Pretty good.
Yeah,
we're all very excited.
Less than 6 minutes. That was quick. That was very well done. You guys executed that, I think, about as well as it could have been done.
Thank you. It was fun. It was really fun. And, like, that last game is pretty intense. The comms are kind of crazy.
Right, and we could tell that you guys definitely had the foot on the gas pedal. But let's take a step back. Let's go to game number 1, Battlefield of Eternity. Anything in particular you guys liked about the draft? You know, how are you guys feeling coming out of the gates in game 1?
So our draft was, I mean, I kind of butchered our draft, to be honest with you. I could have done a lot better things. Like, I kind of wanted to play Anna Li Ming because I think that's a really powerful combo. And our draft kind of got a little messy from that because we didn't have enough burn. Our wave clear was kind of really bad as well. So, I mean, our strategy in our comp was just run around, find them, and just fight over and over and over again until we slowly just got enough lead. And I think at some point it was like 20 kills to 4 or something like that. And it worked out because we were getting a lead from just purely killing them.
Yeah, and that was the first thing I noticed was right off that first teamfight win is you guys went back to race, and I looked at that and I'm like, well, death timers are still low. Like, the Red Pirates are not out of this fight yet, for the Immortal at the very least. And
yeah.
It came back, but you guys still got it, and then just kind of rode the momentum from there.
Exactly.
I think one of the first things I said was, you guys get that rotation onto their bottom camp and took it away in game number 2. It's kind of picking up where you guys left off, and just kind of rode the momentum through that game too.
Yeah. The second game, it was all about. So we kind of wanted to try to like see how much push value we can get. So like in our rotation, we aimed to get the bot wall, and we got the bot wall before the objective. And then with the objective, we just kind of rode it bot, and we went all the way from core to core.
Right, and that's the power of Sylve. Win more is kind of the way I would describe her a lot of the time, and boy, you guys just rode that, especially with the Protector. I thought, interesting, normally teams go to the top lane, but okay, through the bot lane you guys marched. But looking at the big picture for Season 7, of course you guys come off of a Season 6 win in the Heroic Division. Are there any teams in particular that you guys are looking at and looking forward to playing this season?
So there are actually a few teams. I actually know a lot of people in this new season of NGS, which is really awesome. I think a team called God, sorry if I'm butchering the people on them or their names, but Amazing. I'm pretty sure Hunter's on that team, and Hunter's an awesome guy, and Camille's on that team. I know a bunch of cool people, BN, and I can't wait to play them. They're super cool people, and I'm happy to see them playing HOTS again. Yikes S tier is a really good team as well. We scrim them, often. Keanu Reeves. There's a lot of teams, and there's a lot of players, and I think this is probably gonna be one of the better seasons. I know a lot of the people in here, which is a really good sign. They're all competitive, and people that just in general are playing after season to season, and maybe Heroes Lounge or NGS. And we're constantly seeing their names, we're constantly playing, and that's a good way to form bonds.
Yeah, for sure, and definitely a more filled out Heroic Division this season, and I'm really looking forward to seeing, like you said, that competition level up at the top, and kind of giving us a picture into what we should be doing versus, not really having that much of a picture after not having HGC to look at anymore. One thing I thought that was interesting out of both of those drafts, especially on Battlefield of Eternity, am I crazy or did I just see Greymane not even appear in either of those games?
Yeah, Greymane didn't appear. So Greymane actually got some really big buffs, which I've been enjoying. But okay, so here's my problem with Greymane. this is why I didn't want to draft them. So first of all, I really wanted to go for a full reset kill comp, so that's why I kind of went Genji over Greymane. But I was thinking about him. But Greymane has a rough time, in my opinion, to Johanna, just because the blind could really kill you. And if you jump in to finish someone, you get blinded. And then there's a Jaina just one. If they use their abilities right, their comp specifically, it could really punish a Greymane. Like all rack pull in, silence. Then you have Johanna on you. You're getting one shot by Jaina. And they have so much damage that I didn't think it'd be so good. I thought Genji, something that could go in and out, would be a little bit better and to help finish off the kills that, we start with the Li Ming and a grenade and ETC damage.
All right, well there we go. Now that was my big question answered. But congratulations again on the win. Very not only well done, but also very stylish. I really like to see it.
Thank you.
But before we let you go, any shout outs you want to make?
Yeah, so first of all, big shout out to you. Thank you so much for casting this. It's actually been quite a while since we got casted, and wow, it feels good. it's awesome. I mean, I'm sitting in the interview room again. I'm talking to you. It's a great time. The whole team digs it up. It's really awesome, and NGS has been on top of it, and that's the best thing. It's awesome. So thank you so much for casting, and thank you NGS for making this possible. Some other shout outs is shout outs to the team. We've been practicing a lot, and some people have things show up, and overall I think we're improving really well together. Our team, our comms have been better, our play has been better, overall, and I'm excited to see in our future leagues, future matches, how things come together, and it's all positive from here. And shout out to our organization. Thank you for our sponsors for making everything happen, for letting us represent, carry your flag throughout all these leagues. It's a pleasure to be a part of this organization. If you want to find out more information about, Celeb Gaming, when we have matches, anyone on the team, you can follow us on Twitter at Celeb TV Gaming. And that's all my shout outs.
All right. Well, thanks again. Congratulations on the win, and hopefully we'll see you again in the winner's circle soon.
Thank you. I'll catch you later.
Later. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for me tonight. Nice quick set, so we're in and out super efficiently here tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. A couple shout-outs on my end. First of all, I want to shout out the casters as well. Yeah, mage or shoutcaster. I just do it all. Ish, that's the bottom line. Cat expert as well, apparently. So, but I want to give a big shout out to the casters. I have been doing a couple of casts so far this season, but everybody has been stepping up to the plate and just knocking it out of the park. Live casting percentage for week 1, for anyone who hasn't heard this, was 91% of the matches. There were like 47 matches, and I think it was all but 3 or 4 of them got live casted in week 1. So, and then all the rest still got replay casted. So, casters are just killing it right now. Keep up the good work, guys. I'm going to be trying to throw out a few more casts as we go through the season as well. Shout out to Arrow for taking over the replay casting coordination. That's been really nice to have off my plate, so thank you very much for that. And one quick shout out to our NGS Patreon before we go, so we'll throw this up real quick. Go on over to the Patreon, check out the awesome rewards that they have going. They're always coming up with new stuff to give away, and of course those player cards at the end of the season are the most favorite thing that I love. And yeah, and then of course check out our YouTube. We've got all the matches being posted up there as they become available on YouTube. So check out those playlists if you want to see more NGS action. And don't forget to follow and come back to this channel as well. I'll be continuing to stream matches as often as I have the opportunity to. So thanks again for everybody for coming out and watching. Thanks for everybody in the chat hyping up the match. And thank you to both of these teams for putting on a good show for us. And until next time, guys, for the Nexus Gaming Series, I am Jay Zahn, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.